Hello, the vinyl community, and hello there, Rockboy680, James. This is Respons for your contest that you have, last minute entry, you might say. I'm pretty new to the channel, but I really got interested when I read that you like Fleetwood Mac and so on. So I think you seem to be liking the 70s a lot, and I do too, so it's going to be very interesting to follow your channel. You have a contest where you wanted us to show one favorite record each year of a decade, and I had a little problem there because I already shown my normal favorite decade, the 80s, in a familiar thread that Matthew Smith had a little about a year ago. So I already done the 80s, and the 70s. I love the 70s, but I don't have enough 70s records to make that decade justified, unfortunately. And I'm not all that much into the 60s and not the 00s either. So that left me with the 90s. And I guess that not too many participating in this contest have chosen the 90s. So why not try to do the 90s some justice, because it was a good year after all. I have very much limited time, as you said, so let's go on with my favorite albums of the 90s. 1990, one of the band's artists that have more than one album here on this walk through the 90s. Natural, Depeche Mode, Violator from 1990, one of the best albums ever made, synth pop all the way. I really think this is a beautiful synth pop album and extremely wonderful. Definitely one of the best album ever made. 1991, another album that's one of the best album ever. Wrong. I can go on and say that this is the best album ever made. Been so for so many years, because I love this woman, I love this album. I think this is a pure pop pearl. Susanna Hoffs, When You Were a Boy. Susanna Hoffs from Bangles, one of the most beautiful women ever. This is an album filled with beautiful pop pearls. 1992, I tried to have as little Swedish records as possible, because I know that not many people out there who knows about these artists, but in some years I had no choice, such as this. 1992 for me is Lisa Nilsson, our Swedish soul queen. She's a wonderful soul voice, a real soothing voice, and her album Himlen runt hörnet, Heaven Round the Corner. So she sings in Swedish on this album, but this is a magnificent album, really soothing. 1993, an album that I've shown before. Now we're going into CDs. I've shown this many times before. Also another one of the best albums ever made. Pet Shop Boys, of course. Varje, with this fantastic odd sleeve. 1994. I like very much experimental dance music, so what was more natural than to choose The Grid with Dave Ball from Soft Cell, among others, and their album Evolver, containing their hits Swamp Thing, Texas Cowboy, Roller Coaster, and so on. An album I listened to many times. Really, really odd and special album. 1995, coming into the years when my musical interest started to change a bit. Not changed, it's starting to develop. I started to like Britpop. So of course, 1995, What's the Story, Morning Glory, Oasis. Here I couldn't show us another Swedish album also, a Swedish Eurodance group Basic Element. Fantastic album that they made. But now for this time I chose Oasis. Fantastic album. 1996. It was it couldn't be avoided. I had to have the Swedish record here because this is also one of my absolute favorites of all time. The Swedish group One More Time, containing Nanne Grönvall and Peter Grönvall. Sorry about the banged up sleeve. Peter Grönvall is the son of ABBA, the Benny Andersson, and Nanne Grönvall is the daughter-in-law of ABBA Benny. This is the album Den Vilda, The Wilderness. So this is fantastic folk music pop. Really awesome and soothing and relaxing. 1997, the second album from Depeche Mode, Ultra. A little tougher Depeche Mode, but also more honest in lyrics and so on. I really think this is a fantastic, great return album that they made after they got through their problem with drugs and started a cleaner life. 1998, of course, Madonna, Ray of Light. Really great album. Fantastic, produced by William Orbit. Maybe one of Madonna's absolute best produced albums. And 1999, coming into the years when I listened very much to Big Beat, Breakbeat, Fatboy Slim, and also this band that I first didn't like at all, but when this album came it just knocked me down. What a fantastic album this was. Apollo 440, Getting High on Your Own Supply, containing their hit Stop the Rock, among others. And a fantastic song called Stadium Parking Lot. Check that out. So I hope that it was enough time. Congratulations again, Rockboy680. I hope that you will have a whole lot more new subscribers. And until next time, I hope that you and everybody else in the Varje community have a very nice continuing of the week. And so long.